Hi and welcome to this review of the NU X MG20 Guitar Processing Unit. Now if you're like me, have you been calling this product range Nux? Well in actual fact it's not Nux, but it is NU X. So the first thing I have to say, this just arrived yesterday, so I've had this a day. You'll have to excuse the ums and ahs throughout this video as I'm trying to find buttons and things, but it'll give you a good idea as to how easy it is to work. But sorry, there will be some ums and ahs. First thing is, this thing is made. It's metal casing. The expression pedal here is metal. The metal foot pedals here, plastic knobs, but that's okay. It's very, very well made. So very impressed with that straight away. If we come to the back, let me see, I'll just move the unit here. So what you've got here, you've got the output, auxiliary input, which is 3mm, right and left out, so you can have mono or stereo. We come along here, headphones is 3mm, an external pedal which you can put into there, 6mm, the SD card, nice and easy, give it a click, the SD card comes out, pop it back in, the USB port here for updating software on their website, and of course the power on and off switch here. So nice and simple. So what I'm going to do is we'll have a sample. I'll go through some of the features of this unit and then we'll have a play. I'll connect my Telecaster up and we'll have a play and see what it sounds like. So let's just plug the unit on and see what fires up. So what you'll see over here now, the first one is the LCD. It's a really nice clear LCD screen. Nice big letters, so there we go, we're on patch 1A. We've got the edit buttons down here, so if you have a look at the red light here, when I press it or depress it, it comes on and off. Now you'll also see the red light on the control panel will come on and off when I do that. So if I depress the button here, this will go on simultaneously, so if I press the effects, the control button goes off. If I press the control, the effects. So there, that means that that is what that is connected to. So I can set this control button for any one of these effects so that when I turn it on or off, the effects come on and they come off. So we have the master volume button here. These four buttons here will relate to what is on the screen. So if I'm in the drum patch, say for instance, which I am now, it will relate to the style that I've got. In fact, let me just zoom up on that. So you'll see, as I change the style knob, the style changes, or I can change the tempo. The drum volume and the loop volume can be controlled independently. Now one of the interesting things which I quite like about this unit is that the loop volume and the drum volume and then your master volume, which I've got being controlled today by my expression pedal, are all separate, and so that's nice. You have a lot of control of your mix. So let's plug this up and we'll plug it in. I'll plug my guitar in and we'll go through the tones and the patches and see what it sounds like. So what you'll see today throughout this video is I've worn my red pointed socks so that I can point to different parts. I didn't think bare feet was probably appropriate. So you can see we're on 1A. The pedals down here, so the left pedal will have the patches go up and down, and the right one goes up, the left one goes down. So we've got patches have got 4 choices and we've got 9, so we've got 36. And we've got user presets and factory presets. So that's a total of 72. Now I don't know about you, but I have never used probably more than 5 or 6 in a gig, so that's plenty of patches for me. I will give you a little warning now, I'm not into thrash metal or anything like that, so some of these tones I will find probably not that useful. So let's just have a listen to some of the tones though. this is a tone that I really like. I can see myself using this a lot. And I'll show you a nice little effect that we've got with this unit. So this is called GNR Rhythm. Now when I press the control knob, you'll have a look or have a listen and see what happens. We'll see later on in the video how that might be a little bit more useful. So there we go, there's a few of the tones that you can hear. That's out of the user preset. So some of the features as well, we've got the tuner. Now the tuner is really nice, so if I depress these two pedals together, which you can do in one foot, and you'll see the tuner comes up. And it's a really nice tuner. I think this is a feature, this is really nice. So if I just... So you can see down here when it's flat, the note stays in the yellow range. So there. And as it approaches green, we then get a green bar and a green arrow at the top indicating that it's in tune. If it goes sharp, it goes into the orange range. Now, if you don't want to hear that on stage, if for some reason you don't want everyone hearing your tuning, you just depress this left. It will still tune, but no one else can hear it. So really nice feature, and I think a really nice tuner, so I'm really happy with that. So we're in the patches now. To get to the drum machine, we just depress these two buttons, this one, the left button and the middle one together, and we're into drum. Now it will default to rock 1 always, and if we press the left button, that will start. It will also stop. The middle button here will start the looper, which we have 60 seconds to loop. The button over here will stop the looper. So let's just have a listen to some of the drum patterns. and metronome. The example of the looper. So as I said, the looper is here. We're going to start the looper by pressing the middle button. If we depress the middle button again, then it will stop the loop. Sorry, it will keep play going, but it will stop record. If I then press the middle button again, I will then overdub, so I can put some lead in there or something like that. And if I press the right button here, it will stop everything. If I depress the right button and leave it depressed, it will clear the looper totally. So let's have a little play of that. I'm going to use my nice rhythm tone. What I've just done there, just turn that volume down, is I've just taken the recording that we did, the overdub, out. So now I'm playing my song. If I want to bring it back in, I just put the middle pedal head depressed, and you'll see a little arrow over here, and you'll see that that'll change from facing to the left to facing to from facing to the right. Now it'll face to the left, so, and it'll bring back that overdub. So here we go. If I want to take it out again, I just depress it, and you'll see the little arrow here switches, and I've now taken it out. If I decide I've had enough with that loop, if I depress the button all the way to the right, it will stop the loop, and if I keep it depressed, you'll see that it turns up empty. And now I'm back to the beginning to do another loop. So the loop's very good, very intuitive. I like it lots. Now to access the MP3 player, I need to make sure that I'm out of the drum and looping mode. So the way we do that is we just double click on our control pedal, gets us back to the patches. We can see that by the 1D up here, and now I can access the MP3 player. I just click here, and there's the MP3 player. So if I was to, now I can have a little bit of control by just, I can go to the next one, go back to the start, so that takes me down again, a bit like the patches for my guitars. I can go up to, or I can pause it. I can wait for the rest of the band to get ready, and then I can pause it, and then my bass player still isn't ready, so I'll pause it, and of course you never pause like that, do you? I love you, bass players. So that's a quick rundown on the MG20 guitar modeling processor. I have to be honest and say I really like it. You can get the expression pedal here to do a lot of things besides just volume. So let's have a look. You can get it doing a wah, the whammy. You can get it doing a parameter. The control pedal you can tap for tempo. You could do a solo boost, which is really nice. You could do a delay boost, or you can get the MP3 start and stop. So there's lots of good features that you can program in there. Overall, I think it's a very good unit. As I said, it's very solid, all made of metal. And I think so far the tones, I can see them being very usable. As I said, I'm not like a thrash metalist, a heavy guitar, so I'm really basic. And I play a lot of acoustic. I have plugged my acoustic guitar in here, and some of the sounds are great. I generally play a clean acoustic electric sound as well, but I can see having a lot of fun with this and maybe experimenting with some of those other sounds. So hey, thanks for watching, and I have no trouble recommending the NU X MG20 guitar modeling processor. Feel free to ask questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks folks.